Definitely drama field. Everyone has to date everyone.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Social Addicts Podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Grey's Anatomy. I am your co-host Katie, and that is Courtney.
I'm Courtney.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah. Okay, so first to start off, Grey's Anatomy is they just premiered season 22 a couple weeks ago. There are, I think, about 5 or 6 episodes out right now, coming out every week. So,
Wow.
22 seasons is... I mean, what other show besides Law & Order SVU has reached that many seasons?
Not very many drama shows.
Yeah. So, definitely congrats to them for reaching that many. I mean... I know I've watched all of it. You've only watched through season 12?
Oh, no.
Not even?
I have only watched, I stopped watching basically after, spoiler alert, what's her name? The sister died in the plane wreck.
Lexi.
Yeah.
So, season 6 then, I believe?
But even still, I was only watching it with, our stepmom, and I didn't see all of the episodes leading up to that point. I would just, come in and sit and watch it when she was watching it.
Yeah, so, I know... So, who's your favorite character within those 6 seasons you've watched?
Lexi, 100%. Lexi and McSteamy, what's his name? Sloan.
Mark Sloan.
Mark Sloan.
Yes.
I also
Such a good one.
I also like Alex Karev.
Alex, I don't have many favorite guy characters, but Alex is number 1 favorite guy character all around. He's one of the best. Now, I think, so it starts out with how people say magic. It's Meredith, Lexi, my bad. Meredith, Alex, Christina Yang, Izzy Stevens, and George O'Malley. So, all
You
of the
didn't
first
spell magic.
initials is magic.
Mm-hmm.
The first 5 seasons, I have to say, hands down, the best seasons of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It started in 2005, so we have, I don't know, I think it's just great. This show, Grace is just something else. So you've watched up to Lexi's death.
I watched a little bit after that because, I watched until, Mark had died, and then maybe a little bit after that, but, that's, the main area where I stopped.
Well, and Mark, trying to remember, Mark died shortly after Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
From his injuries and whatnot. Can we just take a minute though, and not even but just a little talk about that musical episode? You didn't see that episode, did you?
I did.
You did?
I did. There were some people who slayed their singing roles. By far, this was probably just super, it was a super cringy episode. But for what it was, there were some people who absolutely slayed. There were some people who absolutely did not. And it was horrible to watch.
Yeah, I cannot remember her name. Sarah Ramirez, I believe. But the woman who plays Callie,
Mm-hmm.
Calliope, she was an actual singer.
Mm-hmm.
So, give her props. I believe it's Sandra Wilson, who plays Miranda Bailey. I don't know how to pronounce her first name because I can't remember it. She was on Broadway, so let's give her some props.
Both of them slayed. Like, they did really awesome.
Yeah. And who else? Let's just not even put Owen on the list.
I'm sure the actor is a great person, very talented. Wasn't a fan of his singing.
It was just so rough. Like, it was so, like, punch you in the face type rough. And, yeah. And we can move on now, because that episode was just out. It was just random. Super random. I guess to get a little more in, because you haven't seen it, of course, everyone knows McDreamy dies. Derek Shepherd. R.I.P. him. Controversy right here. I'm not a big fan of Derek Shepherd.
Why?
Not one of my favorite characters.
Is there, like, a reason why, like, did he do something, or is it just, like, you don't get the hype?
I just don't get the hype.
Gotcha.
But I don't get the hype on a lot of people that everyone else likes, so might just be a me thing. But, you know, so we have Derek's death, and then we have multiple groups of interns come in every, 2 seasons, something like that. And one of which was, I'm blanking on his name. DeLuca. What's his name? Oh, what is his first name? I'm gonna hate myself. Whatever his first name is, DeLuca. He didn't really go by anything but DeLuca. He comes into Grey's Anatomy as an intern and, goes through his intern, and he's not a bad dude. But, like, he hooked up with both Meredith and her sister, Maggie Pierce.
Wait, Meredith has another sister?
Oh, yes, okay. Backstory on Meredith. Meredith thought she was the only child. Her father had Lexi, we know that. When Meredith was 5, her mom, Ellis Gray, and Dr. Richard Weber hooked up and had a baby. And at the age of 5, when Ellis took Meredith back to Boston and they left Seattle, that's when she gave birth. Meredith didn't know she had a sister. Maggie Pierce was put into the foster system and adopted, and she came back to Seattle to find her birth father and mother, just to learn that her birth mother was dead and she actually has a sister. So they're half sisters, but yeah, so she has another sister, Maggie Pierce.
Do they ever talk about how, like, well, I guess she wouldn't have, her half sister you're talking about wouldn't know or be related to Lexi. So I guess there wouldn't really be a reason for them to, like, really talk about it, but...
No, fun fact, there was an episode, talking, like, when Maggie was new, they were talking, they were bringing up that, like, Meredith hates planes because of the plane crash, which killed her sister. And Maggie's over here like, oh, I hate planes too, like the turbulence and not understanding. And then, like, Alex Krev and a whole bunch of other people sit down and tell Maggie, like, she had another sister and she died in the plane crash. But that's, like, all we hear of them talking about Lexi to Maggie. So, no, it's not brought up a lot. Lexi is... like, she comes back as a character because, like, when Meredith is in comas or whatever, or, on her deathbed for the 100th time,
Yeah.
She, like, you know, goes to the beach and sees Derek and Mark Sloan and Lexi, and, you know, they do come back, but not as main characters, obviously.
Bro, I'm still traumatized by that episode. Anyway,
Well, you're not as traumatized as Christina Yang, who lost her shoe, so... That girl.
She was in shock.
Christina.
She was in shock.
Yeah, she was. And that's what I liked, is that it shows everyone's, like, grieving, shocking, like, all the different types of grief. And that's what I really like. But anyways, I guess to move on, we also have Amelia Shepherd. Oh my love. She is Mother. Amelia Shepherd is one of Derek Shepherd's siblings. And, like, she's in one of the earlier seasons when Derek is there. But not long after she comes onto the show, he dies. So his death is a whole thing between Meredith and Amelia. But Amelia Shepherd is I think, a really good, famous character on the show now. Fun fact, our niece was named after her.
Oh, I did not know that.
That is where they got the name. But, no, Amelia is a really good character. She is a recovering alcoholic, drug addict, my bad. And she's a neurosurgeon, and so, like, Derek was all, you know, worried about her, like, no, you're just gonna get high again and then kill someone. And then, you know, later on, little do they know that Amelia has a brain tumor that is one of the worst brain tumors they've ever seen. Which sucks, because they don't know how long it's been there, and it's like, maybe all of her bad decisions were because of this. But they do surgery, and she lives, so...
That's good.
Go her. I don't even... Then I guess you keep going. In season 19, they introduce a new group of interns, which is Jules Millen, Mika Yasuda, Luke Adams, whatever Kwan, and then Griffith. I cannot remember their two first names. But I will say Mika Yasuda was my favorite intern.
Was?
And then she left the show.
Oh, okay.
I get why, but I'm still upset. And then Jules Millen is a really good one. Luke Adams is actually the nephew to Amelia Shepherd.
Just like everybody in these people's families, just like, yeah, I want to be a doctor.
Apparently. It
like,
runs thick in their blood.
Are you not hearing, like, all these things that are happening to these people? Like, you're just like, these people died on a plane crash, and there was, like, 18,000 bombs that were in this hospital, and so I'm gonna go be a doctor just like my aunt and uncle or mom and dad.
I mean, for real, there were bombs, the plane crash, shootings, they were hijacked, like, so many things. But Mika, her story's sad. She is one of, like, 8 sisters, like, one of 8 daughters.
Wow.
And her younger sister, Chloe, has cancer. And so she brings her sister to the hospital to get treatment. Well, everything was going well until they were driving home one night and both of them fell asleep, including Mika, who was behind the wheel because she was so tired. And they got in a car crash and both went into surgery. They survived surgery, whatnot. But her sister Chloe's, her her injuries on top of her cancer with the chemo, it was just too much and it killed her. And so Mika tried to stay at the hospital and continue her learning, because she is only an intern.
Mm-hmm.
But it was too hard for her to stay at the hospital where her sister died, so she left.
That's sad.
My favorite character once again left or died. Like, thank you. So yeah, it is really sad, and so it's just, it sucks.
Are they renewed for another season?
I don't know. I don't know if season 23 is a thing yet. They might.
They're on 21 right now.
22.
Or 22, sorry, yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. But no, there's, honestly, you can go into so much detail. Like, we could probably sit here and walk through every episode one by one, but then we'd be here for probably 22 years. So it's definitely, Grey's is a good show. Definitely drama filled. Everyone has to date everyone. But I mean, there is so much we could talk about. I don't know what I was saying. It's so drama filled.
Mm-hmm.
And just, if you want to sit down and binge watch something, this is definitely the thing to do. I'd say the only, like, I wanted to watch this a couple years ago when I was like 12 or 13, and our mom was like, I don't think you will like it, because I'm not into, like, the gory, like...
Well, and you were also 12 like, or 13.
Yeah, the, like, you know, open body cavities and whatnot. And so I think a couple years ago, I think it was actually last year when I started watching it, in, like, May or something. So from May to, like, I think August, I binge watched the entire thing.
That's insane.
And, I mean, it is a good binge-worthy show. The only thing about it is it's surgeons, so you will have the open body cavities and whatnot, so if that grosses you out, I wouldn't watch it. Like, I can't watch it if I'm eating.
Yeah.
Because it's just
that makes sense.
Too much. But I think it is a really good show. And overall, I really liked it. I am trying to wait till season 2 or 22 is on Netflix so I can watch it without ads and, you know, not have to wait every week.
Yeah.
I'll probably get spoilers, but at this point, I don't even care. But yeah, it is a good show, and you could go into way more detail, like when Alex left, but that's okay.
Yeah. Alrighty, that was our video on Grey's Anatomy. I hope you enjoyed our opinions and Courtney's summarization, and yeah. If you're interested in more content from our channel, then subscribe and follow on the Instagram or TikTok, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah.